Introducing the Mr. Good Media. Put in the effort. Go the distance. The lend-a-hand man with a plan. Your host for the evening, John Clay. Let us explore the vastness of the internet, looking for information on anything from complex situations to fun facts. Ladies and gentlemen, turn up your sound and dive with us down the rabbit hole.
Hello, hope everyone's doing well. It's Thursday, April 16th. Yeah, hadn't been a bad day. Everything's going pretty smooth. Just trying to get back on track and do what I need to do. Yeah, so if you're following along, you have any questions or concerns, feel free to hit us up on our chat. We do have where I can see what's coming in and use Google yourself. If you find something I don't find, some interesting information, share it with me and I'll relay it to everyone else. Maybe tell us the link of where you found it, and we'll see what we can do next. Still just flowing along with it. Things we're going to cover today, of course, are going to be martial arts, leave where we left off. Yesterday, we kind of left off on the early stages of martial arts as we know them, where and when they originated from, and then we kind of went into some government function as of what recently has been going on due to COVID, and then, of course, we covered this day in history, which we'll do today. So let's see what we can find. I've already pulled up a few things in regards to just kind of continuing where we left off yesterday. And so something I felt was really important and I'm going to touch on real fast is, so I had looked up the Freedom Act according to Congress.gov as of yesterday, and what I had found was that they had done an extension back in December of last year as far as how to handle the Freedom Act. No one had wanted to really take a vote on it, so they just extended it out for 3 months. That extension actually, I believe, ended yesterday, surprisingly so March 15th. And from what I could tell in regards to it was that the House of Reps didn't take a vote on it, so my understanding of how it would work is that it was going to expire at that point in time. So don't quote me on that. If you happen to find any information in regards to the Freedom Act, say that that's any different and that, you know, we're still operating with the ability for them to kind of track our metadata and the FISA courts, just let me know. Like I said, it wouldn't be the first time I've been wrong. But if you do find information, let me know about going forward. And I'm gonna go straight to Google here, which is last time we talked about types of martial arts. So one of the things I'll look up is current styles of martial arts around the world, which I'm sure there's a bunch. Here are the 14 most popular martial art industry trends. So current industry trends, and this is going to be on glowfox.com from what I'm finding this information at. We're talking about mixed martial arts, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, kickboxing, karate, taekwondo, kung fu, Krav Maga, boutique boxing. I don't know what boutique boxing is. Boxing continues to rise in popularity. Who doesn't like to punch something at the end of the stressful day? I do. With stress busting effects and physical benefits, boxing inspired fitness studios are on the rise. Celebrities and influencers are using boxing to keep fit and stay in shape, inspiring others to take part. The boutique fitness studio overthrew boxing club in Brooklyn is combining intense anaerobic boxing workouts with high energy music for a sweaty session suitable for all levels. Classes are led by pro fighters and top level amateurs. Fun fact, there are actually 170 different types of martial arts. We just only hear about main types. Cool. So I will actually look into that more as we cover this on, kind of see more what those other types of martial arts are. Wearable technology. Wearables have spread into multiple industries, including the martial art industry, going beyond your basic fitness tracker. Sensors and trackable technology have entered the combat fighting space. Global wearable sensor market is estimated to reach 1.9 million by 2024. On the main areas of market expansion coming from growing concern through population and health and fitness. Mixed martial arts equipment market is increasing, with Technavio highlighting innovation and technology as a key trend of global growth. The UFC Force tracker is merging the gap between technology and martial arts from the X-Force app. The smart device attaches to punching bags and connects via Bluetooth on your phone. During session, the sensor provides real-time metrics like endurance, speed, impact force, and works for both kicking and punching. Heck yeah! Cool. So that's the reason I love this. This is the whole point of just like looking for things new. So I never even heard about any of this. So kind of going off on a tangent here, UFC Force Tracker, and if anybody wants to kind of look into what that from the X-Force app, that would be great. But I'm gonna go on UFC Force Tracker. I've never even heard of this thing. It's a combat strike heavy bag. Oh crud. Whoa. So there's this tracker that it goes on the bottom of the bag, and it can non-wearable wireless design hands-free device, measures your punching and kicking power, speed, instant feedback, accurate interactive display, used in the gym, at home, where heavy bags are used for training, provides enjoyable training, is easy to set up environment, use as part of your fitness routine. What? Instant competition globally with some weight class and gender. Instant competition globally with same weight class and gender. Connect globally, X-Force data. Record all your 10 latest training data for performance moves. Heck yeah. I'm going to write that one down. You have me interested. I'd love to test drive that out and see how that works. And that's pretty neat. And then X-Force app. That sounds interesting. Way to keep challenging yourself. I wonder if they have technology like that for martial arts like jiu-jitsu. So that's for striking. Yeah, that'd be interesting if they had wearable jiu-jitsu metrics. But this is measuring impact. I don't know how they would measure. I mean, I guess you could wear like a band, a heart rate sensor, and kind of see how your body's responding to that, and if have the metrics at like certain points. Maybe look at the metrics that you're producing via like heart rate with the band, and then have video in time to see like what's going on and how your body's responding to certain activities and movement. That'd be a way to approach that. But yeah, like I said, super interested in that one. Okay. Oh, not ready for that. So, wearable technology, and then self-defense classes. More and more people are signing up for self-defense classes to protect themselves in the future. Organizers of self-defense classes have noticed an increased demand for classes from the LGBT plus. Cali. What is Cali? Also known as Arnis or Eskrima, Cali is unlike other styles of martial arts. This form involves using weapons like sticks, It originated from the Philippines as more daring style of martial arts. Get ready for a lot of noise. Kali mainly focuses on transitioning from fighting with weapons to empty hands and fluid motion. If you're looking for something a bit different, Kali brings in several elements that can help to mix up your martial arts. And then Tai Chi. Known as moving meditation, Tai Chi is a traditional martial art that comes from ancient China. One of the main drivers behind growth of Tai Chi is the ability to fight stress, typically aimed at older people as its softer form of exercise. Tai Chi is increasingly popular with millennials as well. With slow, gentle movements and deep breathing, Tai Chi is famous for its health benefits like improving flexibility and balance and decreasing stress. The interest in Tai Chi has led to retreats and classes all over the world. In addition, some retreats combine Tai Chi, Qigong, Gong, Yin Yoga for a week of relaxation. Fitness retreats are also jumping on the martial arts bandwagon with month-long detox retreats focusing on martial arts meditation. That would be something I'd be interested, like just going doing Chai Chi and Qigong and some Yin Yoga. I think that would be pretty awesome to go do for a week. Got me sold. And I mean, it's good. There's nothing wrong. I mean, Tai Chi is beautiful. It's something that we talked about when I was a student in physical therapy in regards to just the overall benefits that they're talking about here. Of course, balance and flexibility, especially with your older populations. It works great. I love it. Let's see. Summary. Delta grade wearable technology for grappling and combat sports. Cool. Wearable tech for grappling. Okay. So, I'm not just X. Okay, so we have Delta grade grappling. So, sorry, I just make notes of things that way I can follow up, see about learning more on my own. I think it's pretty cool. Onnit adds new gear to train. So is this from Onnit? That's interesting. New Lululemon X Wilderness Outdoor Collection. Okay, so what is this wearable technology for? Wearable technology is becoming increasingly popular with the rise of fitness technology. Nearly everyone has a smartphone these days, and the ability to track and collect info about your workouts and performance is becoming easier all the time. RollTec is the first wearable technology dedicated to grappling BJJ combo and allows you to track your rolling positions and improve your game. The startup is still working its way to funding goals, but full details about the project can be found on Kickstarter here. That's cool. So let's see what they say about the Kickstarter. RollTec. Check out the video. Introduced from RollTec Grappling. The RollTec Rash Guard is the world's first wearable technology made for grapplers. Motion sensor inside the Rash Guard delivers analysis of your training session straight to your iOS, Android smartphone. No wires, no hassle, inspired by your own desires to train smarter. RollTec tells you which grappling positions you have spent the most time in, offering both individual roll times and long-term tracking. Based on your stats, the apps give you suggestions on how to improve. So it's still in a Kickstarter phase of this. I wonder how much it would cost when it initially comes out. I do like the idea. So let's go back into a position breakdown by training session, week, month, year. Observe positions you are neglecting and changes in your rolling behavior over time. Suggested moves based on where you are spending your time. The app will suggest particular technique videos to supplement your training. Roll timeline. View the position sequences for a given roll to understand common pattern strengths and weaknesses. RollTec's algorithms can distinguish 4 fundamental grappling positions from both your opponent's perspective. Mount, side control, guard, back control. You only have to wear the RollTec Rash Guard. Your partner doesn't need to have one. The RollTec Rash Guard can be worn whether you train with or without a gi, and so it's suitable for no gi submission wrestling or a BJJ. The app can display how much time you've been spending in your 4 positions as either the attacker or defender. Huh. Wow. And using the information gathered from your training sessions, RollTec's app presents you with a custom list of training videos for you to review and help your progress faster. The training videos based on your rolling data show your technical advice on how to be better in various positions from world-class grapplers across the globe. Sensors throughout the gear. Yeah. And goes through the app, everything. There we go. Okay, so RollTec team set. RollTec set, 1 RollTec rash guard, 1 RollTec sensor, 2 RollTec rash guards, 1 RollTec sensor. So it goes through this various prices of what they're looking at selling it for. That's pretty interesting. Super interesting, to be honest. Wow. Crazy what technologies are at with it. Okay, so this is where we're at now. With your support, we can bring RollTec grapplers worldwide. The version of RollTec you see in the videos and pictures. That's not bad, around the same as other wearable tech. Yeah, it very much is. You know, between like you looking at the watches like Fitbit and everything that you see, it's pretty neat. Especially for something as complex as grappling goes. I mean, to me, that's the most. When you talk about jiu-jitsu, there are so many variables with jiu-jitsu, from the initiating of the stand-up to, you know, takedowns, and then the various positions, and then all the submissions that can be achieved from the different angles in those positions. I think that this is a really cool thing to talk about and discuss. I think it's neat that they're able to come up with something like that. Oh, sorry. Product integrity by working with only proven companies so that problems don't arise on the last hurdles. For example, our sensors are made by MB&T Lab, a respectable wearable sensor specialist based on Silicon Valley. So if anybody's interested, this is on Kickstarter. It's RollTec. I'll get the link up there for everybody. I mean, if anybody sees it, it's right here, but I'll post it later for anybody that's following along. Yeah, this is some cool stuff. I'm interested to see how this works and how it helps people become better grapplers. So we got our striking and we got our grappling wearable devices, which again I think are very neat. Pretty excited about that. Definitely not the route I was expecting to go with this, but yeah, it's kind of where I love this little journey of being able to go exploring the internet and just seeing what we can find and go down that rabbit hole. So that's kind of where I'm at with that at this point. And we're going to keep it a little short today. I'll cover more over the next few days. What I would say is at this point we'll look at, we got through wearable tech. I'll try to get through the more varieties of martial arts tomorrow. I think we covered quite a few current important ones, and then dive down this wearable technology. Again, if anybody finds anything as regards to the Freedom Act, feel free to just message me. Let me know if I'm wrong, if it did happen to not expire. Like I said, it wouldn't be the first time I've been wrong. And then we're going to go to On This Day in History. So yeah, I thought the coolest thing that I noticed in this today, right off the bat, was the 1900 U.S. Post Office issues first book of postage stamps. That to me is pretty neat. That April 16th in 1900. So that's kind of my favorite one. Of course, we can look at 1948, Organization of European Economic Cooperation forms in Paris. 2003, the Treaty of Ascension is signed in Athens, admitting 2 new member states to the European Union. And then 1705 is pretty cool. Queen Anne of England knights Isaac Newton at Trinity College, Cambridge. I think that's pretty neat. 1457 BC, Battle of Megiddo. Egyptian forces of Thutmose III defeated a large Canaanite coalition under King Kadesh. First battle recorded with a reliable account. So some interesting facts today on thisday.com, providing great information. I'll put that on there because I think that's pretty cool. This has been my favorite website to find interesting facts of history. And so I'll get all that later on as this is done streaming. So tomorrow I'll have the links on there and kind of a better description of what's going to go on with this video. So anybody watching in the future, you'll know what to expect. So gonna show this real fast. So progress not perfection. You know us, we got our infinity sign, and we got the healthy me healthy world. Down the rabbit hole, of course, is this. Healthy me healthy world is something that we're working on creating, just trying to help people get resources they need, trying to help them become the best version of themselves so that they can better the world around them. Of course, that encompasses personal training. We've gotten some new leads on apparel today, which is pretty cool. Then, of course, we do the podcast, and still working on developing the Health and Wellness Seminars program, which we discuss on injury prevention through tools, ergonomics training, things like that. And then, of course, the Healthy Me, Healthy World is the community improvement projects. All of our social media sources that you're seeing there on the screen right now, you can contact us on and let us know what you're thinking, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. And I hope y'all people have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and it has been a pleasure. So continue on, and I am out.